Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to use useRef React hook. So this is the documentation which I've opened. You can see over here it is a very simple syntax to use the useRef hook. You just declare a variable and you initialize it with useRef function, in which you will pass initial value, which is not necessary, it's optional. So whatever initial value you will pass, it will be stored in the current property of the object of, like, this function will return you object, and in that object we will be having a lot of properties. So in the current property this initial value will be stored. So let's use a simple example. We will create a simple form in React and we will attach reference objects with the form controls. So let's see how do we do that. So let's open our React starter project. You can create React starter project by writing npx create react app command on your terminal. So you can go to app.js first of all and delete everything that you have in that, because we will be doing everything from scratch. So let's first of all delete everything in app.js file, and let's create a simple division over here. Now we will create a simple component inside component directory. Let's give it name reference form. So in this form we will use reference objects. Now you can create a functional component over here. You can also type RSC, which is a feature of one extension which lets you create functional component easily. If you want to know the name of this extension, it's React.js code snippets. Okay, cool. Now let's give some bootstrap class to this division. So if you haven't installed bootstrap, you can install it by writing npm install bootstrap, or you can write yarn add bootstrap. Okay, you can also watch one of my video where I have told like how to install bootstrap in React. Okay, now let's give some bootstrap class to this. Give it text center so that everything will be centered aligned, and let's also give some margin top. And in this we will be having a simple form. Okay, we will be having one button which will be of type submit, and this will say submit. Okay, we will be having two divisions here with class bootstrap class. It will be form group. Okay, and inside it we will be having one input box which will be of type text, and it will have bootstrap class form control. Okay, let's copy this division because we will be creating one more input box. So you can copy it and you can paste it over here. Okay, now save your work and let's see how our form is looking right now. So you can import this reference form in app.js file. So first of all, import reference form from components directory. Okay, cool. Now let's write the component tag over here. So you can directly open one tag and you can write over here reference form, and you can use self-closing tag. Now save it and let's see how our form is looking right now. So yeah, we are having a form like this. Let's give some width to it because it is taking right now full width. So you can give some styling to this division. You can write style equals to and max width. Let's give it 300 pixels. Okay, cool. Save it and let's see. Okay, now it's looking good. Okay, but our form is not centered. Let me check. Okay, let's give it margin 0 auto. Okay, let's give it 20 pixels over here. Okay, now our form will be centered, I guess. Yeah, now it's centered. Let's give some heading also. Form. Save it and let's see. Okay, now it's looking good. So what we will do, we will attach a reference object with these two input boxes. So first of all, let's type here placeholder. So in this we will enter first name. Okay, and in this we will enter last name. Okay, save it and let's see. Okay, So now we will attach two reference objects with these two input boxes to store first name and last name, and when we click on submit, we will show the alert box with the first name and last name. Okay, so first of all, let's create two reference objects. So you need to first of all import useRef from React library, and now what you can do is you can write const and you can give any name. So we will give first name ref equals to useRef. So initially its value will be empty. Okay, const, and okay, by the way, this is optional, it's not necessary, so you can also keep it empty. So you can also write const last name ref equals to useRef. Okay, so we have created two reference objects, and how to attach these two reference objects with the input box. So it's very simple. What you can do is in each input boxes you can create a reference property. You can write ref equals to, and then you can use curly braces, and inside these curly braces you can give the name of your reference objects. So for first name we will be having first name ref, and similarly in the second input box you can write ref equals to, and here you can give your last name ref. Okay, so let's create one function. Like when this button will be clicked, what we will do, so you can write over here like form on submit, and let's attach one function over here. So show a name, you can give any name to your function. So let's declare this function here, and you can write const show name, and it will contain an event parameter. So let's write first of all e.prevent default. So what this line will do, like when you submit the form, it will not refresh the page. Okay, we don't want that. Now let's first of all console the values of reference object. So let's for now just log first name reference to the console to see like what are the properties inside this object. So save it and let's see. So you can open console, so you can right click over here, you can click on inspect, and okay, now here you can see the console. Okay, let me open the console and let's write something over here. Okay, now when you click on submit, you will see we will be getting one object which is a reference object, and inside it we only have one property, and inside current we have a lot of properties. So our value will be stored inside, you can see over here, it will be inside, let me check, it will be inside value property, where it is, there are a lot of properties here. Okay, let me check, value, yeah, there must be value property over here. It's not, let me check. Okay, don't worry, we are not able to see value property over here, I don't know why, but if you want to access this value, what you can do, you can write over here dot current dot value. Now let's check whether it is working or not. So save it and let's refresh it, and let's type some values again. So when you will submit it, you will see the exact same value on the console. So yeah, it is working. So what we want to do is we want to alert. So you can write alert, and you can type over here first name is, you can write dollar and then curly braces, you can access your first name ref, and last name is, you can use our dollar and curly braces, and you can write last name ref. Okay, do one thing, don't use inverted commas, you can use tilted inverted commas. So inside tilted inverted commas you can access JavaScript variables name by writing dollar curly braces. So save it and let's see whether it is working or not. And also yeah, don't write directly your object, you need to access current and then value, because your value will be stored inside current object. So you can write dot current dot value. Now save it and let's see whether it is working or not. So let's type my name. So my first name is Yatharth and second name is Verma. So let's submit it, and as you can see, first name is Yatharth and last name is Verma. So reference object are working. So in this way you can use reference in React. So as you can see, we have created reference objects and then we have associated it with the input boxes by writing ref property, and you can print it. You can access the value from the current object, which will be stored inside your reference object. So yeah, I hope you understood now how to use reference in React. So thank you and see you in the next video.